sponsor monster trucks. This video is going to talk about that. The history of sponsor monster trucks. If you don't know what a sponsor monster truck is, it's a monster truck made for a sponsor with Monster Jam. We are only covering Monster Jam sponsor trucks, not Bigfoot Racing, Monster X, or other monster truck shows. Only Monster Jam. So let's get started with the first Monster Jam sponsored trucks. Now in 2000, Monster Jam had a sponsorship with WCW, making the WCW sponsored trucks. Oh, sorry if you were hearing that in the background. I forgot to shut it off. So here there were five, or I guess you could count 6 trucks that were made with WCW.
Those are dudes who can do some.
This included WCW Nitro Machine, being the longest living truck of the 6, ranging from 1999 to 2001. I believe it only ran one show in 2001, and then it was retired. No, or did it run one, or was it just a truck that was in the pit party in World Finals 2? I don't know. So is that truck probably the most successful monster truck of the wrestling WCW trucks? Was Goldberg. This truck rocked, winning a championship in both the World Finals it ran. This truck almost won every competition of the year. It was on a roll. This truck is probably the most successful of the 3. Of the 6. I keep getting confused. This truck was driven by, I believe, Tom Meents in both the World Finals. Now, this truck won, I believe, Racing World Finals 1, Freestyle and Racing in World Finals 2. Yeah. Now, this truck was also the beginning of the futuristic SUV. This truck is the ancestor of what became Team Meents, and then what we all know is Max D, or Maximum Destruction. Fun fact: the toys of this truck were very the tires were the axles were made out of gold, and it was gold plastic syndrome, and they could break very easily. Another really successful truck was Sting. No, I'm not talking about Stinger or the Sting from Bigfoot Racing. This truck used there was 2 Stings that ran. This truck had 2 bodies, to explain it better. The most well-known body was the Corvette that ran both the World Finals. This truck had some iconic moments, sorry, I'm trying to act like monster talk here. Go subscribe to them. It had some iconic moments, like it run over that thing on World Finals 2. I just call it a backflip ramp, but it wasn't really something. It was kind of a ramp. And also the body flying off in Freestyle World Finals 1. Also it being NWO. Back to the other body thing, by the way. This truck ran a body that we'll get to later to explain. It ran the cheetah body. There is the other body, the cheetah. Fun fact, there was a KB Toys advertisement for the Monster Jam toys in 2000. That's a blueprint, and that Sting is very weird. There's not much information. The next truck is New World Order, otherwise known as NWO. This truck was maybe the least successful. It only ran for 1 year, but it was very, very, let's just say very quick made. This was the World Finals one that ran by the end of the year of World 2000. Also, this was the one that ran at the World Finals. It's the better paint job with actually decals. It also ran for the beginning of the year a very quick design. Yeah, so for the beginning of the year, it did not have any decals. It just had spray painted NWO on it. You know, I said WCW Nitro Machine was the longest lived truck. That's kind of a lie. Well, Medusa wasn't really considered a wrestling truck, but it is technically because it's driven and owned by the wrestler. But so Medusa ran till 2016, I believe. This truck was the longest technically of the WCW wrestling trucks. Now, this truck had many different paint schemes. This is one of my favorite ones, being the breast cancer awareness. It ran like a white, red, and blue scheme for the original, then a white, blue scheme with kind of like American colors, then the famous pink scheme, and I believe it ran this one for one of the World Finals encores. And I think there was a canceled silver scheme, and the white scheme made it back for its last year. This truck also became the other one that ran, I believe, for 1 year in Australia, or does it still run? I don't know. In 2020, it became the Australian Medusa. Wrenchhead.com. This truck had very iconic moments, like its reverse move and its a really big air. This truck was a sponsor truck for the website of the same name that I believe sold parts or wrenches. I don't know, but this truck had 3 trucks under the company. This being the most popular, and this truck running for both the World Finals, being known as Wrenchhead.com 1. There was also a second truck called Wrenchhead.com 2. This truck ran for 1 show. And there was a mini monster truck, but I don't believe there's any photos. Or no, there is photos. I believe, I don't know if that's it, but I believe it's right there. So there's the mini monster truck. Now, Spider-Man was the truck. Next was Spider-Man, the only sponsor truck for 2001, I believe, or new. This truck was famous for having the Spider-Man, the cheetah body. Did Wolverine run 2001? I don't think so. So yeah, this is what this truck's famous for. That body. Personally, I don't really like it. It kind of looks ugly. Now that we're at it, I almost forgot, there was the canceled in 2000, the canceled Bret Hart monster truck. This is what became Sting, the second Sting, and eventually Spider-Man. This truck was a canceled truck due to the wrestler's injury in the time it was made. In the time it was being made, the wrestler's injury that caused them to retire from wrestling. I believe this truck, there was a t-shirt made, so someone out there has a t-shirt of it. So yeah, it was, canceled and turned into the second Sting truck. Now, I believe the, only sponsored truck of 2002 was, let me do a better introduction. 2002, and we have Firemouth, the truck that ran for a very short time. Firemouth was a truck that was, I believe, Firemouth was like fish bait. So there it was. This truck did a pretty good freestyle, I guess. It didn't get that far, though. Also, there was a toy made, if no one knows. There was a toy. It was a Revan Roar, and you had a chance to win a ticket to the World Finals. Yeah, pretty crazy, right? Nah, there's 2 other sponsor trucks for 2002. There was Wolverine for Marvel Comics, just like Spider-Man, Marvel. There was Wolverine and Hot Wheels. Yes, no, Hot Wheels, the best monster truck toy company ever. Yes, I like them more than Spin Master. Hot Wheels had plenty of trucks. There was this main truck. Also, I'm going to mention the other ones from different countries. There was a Hot Wheels Mexico truck. Also, a Hot Wheels ride truck. Those weren't in the same year, I believe. I just wanted to mention to them. Now, for 2003, there was Sobe. The truck, that was a sponsored truck for the band of the same name. And the website, by the way, because there's apparently a website. This truck would become, I believe it. Well, this truck had, you see that logo on the back end? Suzuki? Well, that's another truck that'll be on the list pretty soon. I actually forgot, in 2001 there was Power Forward. So there's a truck I forgot. So yeah, Power Forward for NBA. Yeah, I was talking about Sobe. Well, there's Team Suzuki, which was basically the successor of the Sobe. This truck, I like this truck. I recently made a tribute of it, actually. So yeah. There was also Team NT. This truck actually made its debut in 2003, but I'm just adding it here because it made its World Finals appearance in 2004. So yeah. Also ran an orange bandana. We think. Don't know if it did. What do I smell? A lesser known monster truck time? No, Kia Engage, the truck for the Also, what do I smell? I smell the best video game console ever made. Yeah, the best video game console ever made. The Nokia Engage. Yeah, you know what it actually is. A lot of people say the console's bad. I don't know. Looks good to me. I guess if you did have enough money to pay for like a Nintendo, Nokia was probably a good option for you. I don't know. Depends what people want. If they like Nokia Engage, I ain't judging. It looks pretty cool, but I only know it because of the monster truck. This truck only ran one show. Well, it ran one arena, but it ran for 1 year. It only ran 3 shows on the same arena. There was only one video of footage of this truck. It's by Toon Rider. It's of the truck's name. Extremely rare footage, by the way. Yeah. So this truck's pretty cool. I like the paint job. Fun fact. Oh yeah, it's a pretty cool truck. Just tell me what you think about this console if you played it. Tell me if you guys think it's good or bad, the console. Now in the 2005, there was Pastrana 199. This truck ran for the, I believe the racer from the X Games. This racer will have another truck in the future. When we get to 2009. Superman. The truck that had a lot of good moments and apparently re-showed in 2017 in Saudi Arabia. So, yeah. I'm just putting this truck in. I don't know what year this truck was supposed to be made, but I'm just doing it. This truck was supposed to be on the European tour. It's just Shrek. Cancelled truck. Shrek. So there, Shrek. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. Want some waffles? I'm just going for this truck quickly. USA Air Force Afterburner. That is Sculpture. I believe this is a sponsor truck for hot sauce. Am I not wrong? I don't know much about this truck. Also, there was a truck without the fire on the roof. It was on the back. There was also Batman. Tails from Looney Tunes. It's Tails! Tails! This truck had, I believe, won a freestyle championship. And, I believe Adam Anderson drew it. Also, all I have to say about this truck is trees. Safe Auto Minimizer. I believe this truck was for card stuff. I don't know what it was a sponsor truck for, but it exists.
I'd vote move, will you?
Fox. Donkey Kong. DK. I don't play Mario that often, or Donkey Kong series, but I still know it. Are you hungry for sausage? It's Bi-Fi, the truck made for sausage. Yeah, it's a sausage company truck for beef jerky. Well, I see lots of sausage, not beef jerky. Basically, this truck, because the company, Bi-Fi Beef Jerky, I think they sell it. They were selling Monster Jam trading cards, and basically, Monster Jam made a truck for them. This truck only ran once in Brussels, 2008. A truck I forgot to mention from 2004, Bubba the Love Sponge. No, let me say that better. Bubba the Love Sponge. No. Bubba the Love Sponge. Yeah. Wow. That name explains itself. Oh, so Bob and Tom, or the Bob and Tom show truck. I'm only adding this truck. It was made in 1994, but it didn't have the Terminator, y'all know, the movie Terminator, sponsor with, till like 2008. So I'm just throwing this in right now. The Terminator. I watched Terminator. That's a great movie. Nitro Circus, the successor to Pastrana 199. Verera. I don't know what this truck's a sponsor for. I think I found the original Megalodon. Oh. It's a truck I forgot to mention, and I'll do it right now. One of my favorite sponsor trucks, Jetix. Love this truck. Love the theme. Love this truck. Actually, I wish Jetix was still around and it replaced Disney XD. Because I don't really like Disney XD that much. That truck's coming up pretty soon. Jetix was a truck that sponsored the cartoon or channel. Basically Disney XD before Disney XD. Yeah, it had pretty good moments. It was driven by Dan Evans. Pretty good moments, like that one crash and being hit by Jurassic Attack. On that one intro, where he flopped over. Yeah, good saves with this truck. Very cool truck. Love this truck. Love this truck. Love this truck. What was I telling you? Now it's Disney XD. Don't like this truck very much. It looks kind of... I don't really like green, so it's kind of tacky to me. Yeah, it still looks kind of good. Yeah, yeah, I don't think the theme fits this truck very well, but okay. It's Disney XD. This truck ran for 3 years, Jetix ran for 2. Also, I think Jetix were finding that one Miami 2004, like, El Toro Loco save clip. Thanks for that, Jetix. Hey, it's DK in the back. Grinder. AMSOIL shock therapy. I'm about to be shocked right. Also, an Escalade was apparently a sponsored truck, the fandom says. Mohawk Warrior. I had my hair cut at Great Clips. Colt Energy Activator. Also, it's a tank. Iron Man. Another truck I forgot to mention, General Tire. I forgot to mention 1067 the Fox. And 1067 the Drive. That's gonna do it for this part.